Sorry, Ethan Hunt, but Harry Thomas likes Johnny English better. Johnny English Strikes Again, directed by David and is the third installment in the Johnny English trilogy. Never thought Johnny English would ever make it to a trilogy, but here we are. Johnny English Strikes Again tells the story taking place after Johnny English Reborn. Johnny has retired. He's the most beloved professor at his school until he is called out of retirement all of a sudden to defeat a Wi-Fi villain with the help of a sidekick and a gorgeous Russian assistant. And you know the drill, it's a harmless parody of James Bond. As for the first Johnny English back in 2003, 15 years ago, it's awful. It's the one in the trilogy that deserves a rant, and I can see why it's nearly forgotten about today. Its 2011 sequel, Johnny English Reborn, however, now we get to the good Johnny English movies. That movie was one of the most hilarious and awesome times at the movies me and my mum had in 2011. But I honestly, with the exception of the first Johnny English, don't get the hate for the Johnny English franchise. They may not be perfect Oscar-worthy masterpieces, but they don't have to be. That doesn't matter. There's nothing wrong with having a good laugh with them, and that's what Rowan Atkinson does best: sketches and parodies, especially as Mr. Bean. And I have to say, once me and Mum saw this movie on Friday, we are on the same wavelength that this is the best in the Johnny English trilogy, and this movie is a little underrated, and it's a shame that nobody's seeing this movie. Let's get to my positives. Rowan Atkinson as Johnny English. I've always seen Rowan Atkinson as the king of comedians. My personal favourite role from him is Zazu in The Lion King, but he's such a character as Johnny English. He's a badass and determined to complete his mission, but he also has plenty of fun with it. And here's a sidekick. Good thing he has him, because without him, Johnny would have been screwed, let's just say. And the Russian agent and Johnny's love interest, she is not only stunning, she's unique among the love interests in the Johnny English trilogy, the greatest of them all, as she starts out working for the antagonist, but she betrays him in favour of Johnny as she grows chemistry with Johnny on this adventure. And Emma Thompson steals the entire show as the Prime Minister. The humour in this movie is the greatest thing you can praise about it. So me and my mum were laughing at this movie so freaking hard that had this movie been any longer, we would have had to have seen a doctor. We were laughing so hard, and there's jokes like Johnny coming close to burning down a French restaurant to his dance moves. He even has sweets as weapons. I'm not kidding. He has his jelly babies as deadly weapons against this villain. But thankfully, these jelly babies I'm holding here don't blow your head off. But the most hilarious moment and our favourite moment in the movie was when Johnny, he has this headset on and he's in a virtual video game reality. He mistakes real-life London folk as enemies in the video game when he literally enters a bakery and fights an innocent old lady and a waiter with breadsticks. He even goes as far as chucking a bus tour guide off a bus. Is this the kind of movie that will make my top 10 best of 2018 though? Nope. As for my negatives, the plot is predictable for a spy movie, and the villain is easily my least favourite character in the film. I predicted he was the villain the first millisecond he appears on screen. He's this American Wi-Fi obsessed billionaire who forms a deal with the Prime Minister, and you can immediately predict where the story, which direction it will take. You can predict that the Prime Minister will fall for his tricks and all that. You know. And also this movie includes some CGI shots, and a few CGI moments in this movie with a Scottish castle and a boat. They look extremely fake. Nothing about the CGI in this movie was convincing. Does this movie even need CGI? Can't the Johnny English movies just count on practical effects? Just as the Daniel Craig Bond movies have no CGI in them whatsoever. But other than that, I don't see any other things wrong with this movie. It may not be one of the movies this year which everybody will remember, but it succeeds as a comedy, and it is awesome for a great laugh. I give Johnny English Strikes Again 4 stars out of 5. Great movie. No need to panic, these jelly babies are edible. Would you like some? Well, I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what do you think of Johnny English Strikes Again? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Google Plus and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.